What is going on, Fam Jam, and welcome to another Yeehaw or Hellnaw right here at Job. Today we are going to go do Season 1, Episode 3 from the album review. This one's Strange Animals from our last night. Now, if you haven't seen the first two, that was Left Alone and Tidal Wave. So this is Episode 3. Go back, check out Left Alone and Tidal Wave. We're telling the whole story through the album. Now, you will see that Erase Me, which is Episode 10, I did that first, messed up, and that is why we're doing the entire album, so we can all get some closure on the story. So if you want to wait for Erase Me until we're done with all of these, absolutely, I understand that. But if that didn't make sense, I did that one first, messed up, and said, let's go do the whole album. So definitely, to get the story that they're telling here, that our last night is telling through the visuals, go watch Left Alone and Tidal Wave first. This is Episode 3. So if you have caught up, then let's go ahead and dive on into this. Strange Animals from our last night. We have a couple here. And the last one, it was a budding romance that they were conveying very well. And I'm curious to see where it goes. So it's an interesting title, Strange Animals. Let's go ahead and dive on in. Fam Jam, let's go.
We're strange animals.
Already bad.
We fall in love and then we leave. We're strange animals. It's a twisted chemistry. We're strange animals. I can't figure you out. You like a riddle. You're playing cat and mouse. I'm in the middle. You try to push me away, but then you want me close. We're lost in ones and zeros. Can't decode. And nothing's ever simple. Rabbit holes.
Okay, love that. We're strange animals. We fall in love and then we push away. So lyrically, I think it fits. That budding romance, it changed very quickly. We're already in the argument stage. But what really stood out was that drum beat. I love that. So listen for that. That was really cool and stood out immediately to me.
We're strange animals. We fall in love and then we leave. We're strange animals. It's a twisted chemistry. We lie between our teeth. We take more than we need. We're born to make enemies. We're strange animals. It's a twisted chemistry. We're strange animals. You can't figure me out. I put my walls up. You try tearing them down, they get stronger. I sit in silence while there's chaos on the inside. I try to hide it cause I'm scared of what you might find. Lost in ones and zeros, can't decode. And nothing's ever simple. Rabbit holes.
That was great linguistic gymnastics there. A little bit of a coding humor. All ones and zeros that I can't decode. I'm lost in the rabbit hole. Love that. So everything that goes into a computer, into your phone, your TV, all that stuff, everything internet-wise is binary. It comes down to ones and zeros. Everything is written in that, really, when you get it all the way down to base. So to be able to do that and I can't decode, and then rhyming that with rabbit hole right there at the end of that verse, very fun. Very, very fun.
We're strange animals. We fall in love and then we leave. We're strange animals. It's a twisted chemistry. We lie between our teeth. We take more than we need. We're born to make enemies. We're strange animals. It's a twisted chemistry. We're strange animals. basic chemistry. We laugh between our teeth, we take more than we need. We're born to make enemies. We're strange animals. It's a twisted chemistry. We're strange animals. We're strange animals.
Yeehaw. Boy, that escalated quickly. Yeah, we went from the last one where I was complimenting the actors on that falling in love feel that they were able to convey in their faces to this one. I mean, next episode, we're already into massive arguments, sprinkling in some domestic violence. I mean, geez. And a lot of conflict. And the musicality matches this, and I know they wrote the music first, so the video is actually matching the musicality and what they were able to do when they structured the order of the album. So the music videos match what they did musically. I am positive on that one, but there's a lot of conflict, and what I mean by the music is matching the video is the last one was a little bit tempoed down, a little bit nicer. You had Screamo as a backing vocal, you had less of a predominant intensity in the lead vocal. This one, much higher tempo, felt more chaotic, and then the video matches that. It was a lot of chaos. So that is part of telling the story. Getting the video to match what the music is doing, a lot more chaos, a lot more intensity, and that's what does this. For anybody curious, just a little tidbit from behind the scenes, those bottles are actually sugar glass, so they break way easier. I mean, you can break those things by like grabbing them too hard sometimes. So the beer bottle itself was sugar glass. Love that, because you always wonder if you're watching a play on a live stage or watching some kind of comedy or whatever, and a lot of glass is breaking. That's sugar glass. That's why it's easier. It's a lot thinner too. So, so as far as the music, love the intensity in it. Like I said, that drum breakdown was fantastic. Immediately stood out to me. And I like the lyrics. We are strange animals. We fall in love, then we leave. Can't decode. It's difficult to make relationships work. It's difficult to anticipate. And I'm not saying everybody's relationship is difficult. I'm not. There's people that meet, fall in love, boom, soulmates. You know, that happens. But more often than not, you got to work at it. It's a constant thing that is not work itself, but people change over time. You know, we're not who we were when we were 18. We're not who we were when we were 25. I'm not the same at 34 as I was at 30. So people evolve. This is what we do. And that means the relationship evolves. That means different needs for different times. So we are weird. We're strange. Human. That's the human condition. That's every single one of us that is alive now, that is alive beforehand. We're just strange animals, and that just comes down to all the science. We do fall in love and we leave. We can't decode the other person. It is difficult. Things of that nature. So I like the lyrics of it. Again, that little coding tidbit in the middle of the verse. I think it was the second verse. Also very fun to see and listen to and get the joke there. So again, I got to give kudos to the actors. I think they're doing a fantastic job telling the story. I am maybe a little concerned as a story as a whole, because we're already at conflict and we're only 3 episodes in, and we've got 4 through 9 to do, and then 10 you can go back and look at the end to see the resolution of the video. I did that one first, like a giant mistake on my end, but I'm glad that I saw it because it brought me into this, and I'm actually quite enjoying the album and the story they're telling. But the conflict seems really early. So episode 3, and there's 10 episodes, and we've got some pretty massive conflicts. So curious to see where it takes us, and that's what we will do next time. So next time on the channel, it will be number 4, Scared to Die. But that is number 4, or episode 4, next time on the channel. If you want to watch this video, again, scroll down in the description below. There's a link that will take you over there. You can check it out for yourself. All that I ask is while you're scrolling, do me one favor, that big red button that says subscribe. Please tap on that with your finger or click on it if you're on your computer. I would greatly appreciate it. We are on the way to 100K in 2025, and this is you guys' community. I'm just happy to be a part of it, and love to see what you guys say in the comments. So tune in next time to continue the story from the album Left Alone, Season 1, Episode 4 next time. This was Strange Animals, Episode 3, and hopefully you enjoyed it. I know I am. So we'll see you then. But until next time, Fam Jam, I'm out.